All right, checking the audio real quick. All right, we're good. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream here today. I just got done live streaming for like a couple of hours. I think it was like an hour and a half or so of me just live streaming. No commentary whatsoever, just going around fixing a bunch of other stuff in my world. Um, I know it's been a while since I've live streaming and everything like that. I just decided to live stream Minecraft for the last couple of days. I don't know, just I decided to come back because they recently added like a new update to Minecraft, and every once in a while I like to come back, add some new things to my survival world and creative world, and that's what I've been doing so far. And most importantly, I just come back to my creative world just to add things, fix things up. Um, I don't know, something about it. This world to me is really special. It's been around with me for like the past plus 10 years. I mean, most of the things you guys see here is just stuff I've created along with my friend at the time. We're not really friends anymore, if that makes any sense. We didn't leave like on bad terms or anything like that. It's just we just stopped talking. We just lost contact. So his his house was all diamonds. Mine's was just all gold. And yeah. Also, a couple of fun facts about this world actually. This all used to be desert. Uh if we were to, for example, if we were to go like right here, I guess, right anywhere at random. So let's get ourselves some grass, right? Okay. Anywhere random. There it is. There's freaking sand here. And I don't know what happened. I guess we like changed the environment or something because if all this used to be desert, well, it used to be desert because we literally just built a whole freaking city above it. And I'm not sure what happened. I guess we messed up the global warming or something. 'Cause now there's snow. So it went from like being an all desert biome to snow biome. And ever since then, there's just been a bunch of like snow all over the damn place. So I guess like I built so much crap that it just turned to a bunch of like snow biomes and something. And I don't know, it's really weird. It's actually really funny because right here you guys can see a little bit of it. There's some grass and sand, and there's sand right here. So there's like sand and snow and like grass biomes all over the damn place. Because if I were to like dig right here, right? See? There's like sand all over. Like all this used to be a desert biome. So I guess global warming is a really big issue in my world. So it kind of goes to say that human beings in real life do the exact same thing as like when we take down forests and build cities and everything like that. We kind of ruin that economy, animals and everything, and we just destroy all land and create buildings and stuff, which is crazy. That's basically what's happening in this world. It went from being desert to a snow biome to becoming half of a plain desert. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyways, throwing all that out the window, you guys have seen me. I've gone around and destroyed many buildings, like useless buildings, stuff that we don't really use, things that have just been floating around in space, just random stuff. Um, Also, yesterday we got rid of one of the, well, half the towers, I guess. Not just one tower left. This one right here. The reason I've been going back and getting rid of some buildings is because, for one, I just want the world to look a little bit more cleaner. Um, Man, that snow is so annoying. Gets all over the damn place. That's what she said. Anyways, going back to what I was saying in the beginning of this live stream, I want this world to look cleaner, as in more smoother. Getting rid of things that just don't make any sense, and overall, it's just making the world making the world look a lot better, giving it like that modern design, I guess. As you guys know, in real life, when like for example, older buildings like the Taj Mahal and many of these other buildings, right? When you go and look at them now, they're completely different from they were back in those times, right? Now, not completely. They keep most of the original aesthetics and everything like that in place because they don't want to go back and ruin that. They just give them like that modern makeover, I guess you want to call it. A lot of empty spaces get filled out with modern technology. You guys get the gist of that, right? You guys get it. It's common sense. Pretty sure anyone with a brain knows that you need to go back and obviously make those buildings safe, I guess, right? Now, coming back to Minecraft here, I'm getting rid of a bunch of buildings because, for one, it just makes the city too compact, I guess. So when I got rid of this right here, it kind of opens it up, right? Like, look at this. It looks completely different. Now, with this one, is going to look even more different since there's a lot of other stuff. There's things go overlapping it, or there's actually a completely separate building underneath it, etc., etc. Also, we're getting rid of like many of these railroads that are completely useless. Well, they used to lead somewhere, but no one really uses them. I mean, there's no one else playing in this world. Well, not anymore. This all used to be like a big old city. A lot of my friends that used to play Minecraft, I mean, nowadays they don't really play at all. I mean, there's really nothing else out there to play. But when we used to be like teenagers, we would like come online and obviously just create random stuff and just have a lot of fun, right? And many of those friends nowadays are either just busy, they don't really care anymore for Minecraft or playing other games, and I'm basically stuck here with this world that I'm maintaining, keeping it up to date, basically doing the maintenance on it, right? Keeping it alive. And that's what I've been doing lately, as in coming back to this and keeping the world going, right? See, like that right there, I just got rid of that random piece of block tower. See, it makes no sense, right? So what I'm doing right now is just going back and just fixing a lot of things that I made almost a decade ago. Just revising my work. That's basically what I'm doing. Just revising my work, making it look better with my brain that I have now, as in the brain I had 10 years ago. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there wondering why there's a certain symbol in the world right here. This symbol right here. Like I said, guys, I was 10 years old. It's been there for like multiple years now at this point, and it's basically a staple to this world. And it can mean a lot of things to you, but I can tell you what was going on when I made this. So it was back in intermediate school. We were talking about World War II and a bunch of other stuff. And the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is Call of Duty World at War. That game to me, I know the Ackman actually just went back and talked about the game and he called it a masterpiece. So it went from being awesome to a masterpiece, et cetera, et cetera. Whatever. The point is, we were talking about World War II, and literally, that's like literally the first thing that comes to mind when I think about World War II, and that's what I don't know, that's what comes to mind. So that's why that's there. Will I ever get rid of it? I don't know. It's just there. It's there to stay. And things aren't really looking well for me because I kind of made this where the other tower was and putting all that together according to history. And I kind of made a freaking train go through this tower right here. as in real life, it was something else that went right through it. Things aren't looking well, so that's why I've decided to get rid of these two buildings and move on with my life. You know, still keep like the memories like I did here with the, of course, memorial, where the tower was. That's what I'm gonna do with this one as well. Though with this one, we got a bunch of other stuff going around with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Sorry about all the talking and stuff. Just kind of wanted to update you guys on what's been going on since I haven't talked in a while. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Now you guys are probably wondering where this railroad even goes to anyway. It does have a purpose. This actually used to be a survival world. Half of the stuff that you guys see here, believe it or not, was made in survival. And I'm about to go show you where we got all those resources from. So we follow this railroad, right? Oh my gosh, lost myself. Holy shit. So, never mind. So yeah, this one leads to like right here at the end of the railroad. So basically when you're done with the maze, it leads you back to the city. So we don't have to walk. There's another railroad right here. So this one goes through this part right here. Right here, basically, since me and my friends basically ran this whole city, right? People that would join online, multiplayer wise, they'd like come in here, make their own houses and stuff. So there's still houses here from those days. I think their gamer tags are on them as well. Yeah, there they are. So shout out to these people wherever the hell you guys are now. 8 years later. If you guys are having an awesome day, Saturday. Your house is still here. You still live here, I guess. But moving on. Oh, missed the. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we follow this over here. You guys are probably wondering why there's a bunch of lava towers, I guess. Um, when we were bored, we would like make like holes down in the ground like this. We would come down over here and would just make like straight up just pillars like this, all the way leading up to the bedrock, and then making TNTs and then just blowing them up. Yeah, we were just weird, really weird people. So it leads us to this other right here, other part. These chests would basically have a lot of minecarts in them. And then with this minecart, what we would do is if we can get in it right here. It will lead us to a certain piece of the puzzle. A big ass piece of the puzzle, to be exact. And you guys will see why. So I believe on Minecraft you can have like 8 players simultaneously. Now they have realms. I'm pretty sure you can have more people now in your world. But back in the day, it was four people split screen and another 4 people online. Though back in the day, we just have obviously myself, I'll be online, and then my other 7 friends would be online. Right here. This is where we got all our gold, diamonds, a bunch of other stuff. And keep this in mind, the reason why this looks really odd, like the way it cuts off, because it's actually I exported this from my 360 profile. Back in the day, you could actually like transfer your stuff to the other world, etc., etc. That's why it looks like that. What the hell is this? Never seen this before. Is that a mansion? Oh yeah, it's a mansion. What the heck? It's cut in half. Yeah, so I guess it kind of glitched out. I don't think this was a lot like around that time though. This came out like years later. So it's really weird. So we like destroyed all of that. And now going back to what I was saying earlier about the sand, how that used to be a desert biome. We created a bunch of TNT with the sand, and that's why we have all this, the gunpowder. A lot of work. A lot of work. So let's head back to the city over here. No way, that's still heading down. Villagers. That's kind of creepy. Unless it's just going back and forth. Will they go back? It's got hella momentum too. Oh, never mind. That was creepy. Anywho, let's head back over here. You know, honestly, guys, we might even go back and fix that railroad. But we'll do that some other time. I mean, if that starts there, where does this go to? Oh yeah, we cut it off. Whoops. In that last live stream we had with no commentary, I did cut that off. So I was working a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, let's go back and head over here. I guess so. I'm just gonna go ahead and just shut up and you guys can just watch. I'll be talking here and there, by the way, but here we go. Okay, ladies and gents, we are back. So we're almost at to the base. We're at the base. Now here's where things are gonna get really interesting because I'm not sure what's underneath this part. That's gonna be a surprise for both of us because it's been a while since there's some things I've built in this world that I forgot that they're even there in the first place. So we're almost done with this part. I believe this is like 2 or 3. Got 1. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, so get rid of this layer. Now, you guys are probably wondering how come I didn't just use TNT and blow it up. I don't want to risk the possibility of like something else getting destroyed and me going over there and fixing it, like a controlled demolition, like they do in real life with skyscrapers and stuff or other buildings. Yeah, it's all controlled, but when it's a video game, things are different. Just a little bit different. Same progress or same thing, but just completely different. So I'm pretty sure I could have taken this building myself down with TNT as like a controlled demolition, but just too many risks. Okay, so check this out. I'm not sure what the heck is going on with this part of the building right here. We just like overlapped a bunch of like other blocks. So this is gonna be the interesting part. I'm taking this building down. We're gonna see what the hell's even here in the first place. What the heck? So there's there were windows here. There was glass, but there was not like part of the room. It was just behind the glass. I don't know, it's really weird. Okay. So now here's the interesting part. Look at this. This is not even a square. Heck, I don't even think the other one over here was even a perfect square either. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was 10 by 9. That was wow. I don't know how me and my friend didn't see that. But hey, we were like 12 or 13 when we made this stuff, so half the things in this world don't make any sense either, so let's go ahead and move on. See, check this out. It's like overlapping this part of my friend's building here. Anything that's like diamond, that's his stuff. I just added this stuff in the last episode. I've gone back and, fixed a bunch of other things around the world. That's besides the point, but anything that's diamond, that was my friend's. So that roller coaster minecart thing that was going through the building, that was his idea, not mine. Alright, this is where things just get really just out of control. Like, what's going on in this part? Okay, so let's go ahead and just get this to like a place where we can just fix it. All right, so I see that we were going for. It was overlapping here. Let's get rid of this again. Yeah, so check this out. This is where things are getting me confused. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So I still want like the original stuff. So let's replace this with diamonds. Or not diamonds, gold. And also diamonds. Let's go ahead and have gold here. Since this was my... Actually, this right here is gold. So this is my idea back in the day. Let's go ahead and fill that in with diamond. Just switch it up. And let's get rid of that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this fence. This old ass fence that was here a long time ago. Oh, this was his panic room. So I actually have my own panic room as well. Let me show you guys my panic room back in the day. So we go into my house over here. And go through here. Go down this hatch. Trapdoor. Here's my panic room. I'd have like food and a bunch of other stuff. And I believe when you crouch, it like hides your gamer tag above your character. So that was his. Oh my gosh. Hang on, let me fix my headset. Okay. So there's even sand right there. I think, oh yeah, my friend got rid of his. Yeah, it did. This is like a trap. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of this. So if this was the original... Okay, this is where things are going to get really... We're going to get rid of this. Right there, and then open this up for the first time in history. Okay, so far we're doing well. And for the first time in history, we're getting rid of this right here. We're basically just modifying and moving stuff around. And we're getting rid of this as well. See, there's sand right here. I'm telling you guys. Let's get rid of this sand. Oh yeah, and there's all this other stuff around. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of these doors. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this up. So we're going to replace this with diamond. So it looks like my buddy here got a new wall. Done. Okay. Alright, now here's where things are going to get really interesting. So, we got rid of that. Now the thing that's going to be really fun turning this into a memorial. But I still want people to come down here and look at this one. We're gonna make a okay, how big is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 7. Okay, 8 by 7. So this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. What's underneath here anyway? Fuck. There's a pathway there. No, I know how New York City felt. Oh my god. That was a lot of work. Wonder like a subway station or something underneath the original Twin Towers. It took them like what 10 years to fix all that crap. Damn. All right, at least to get all the debris out of the way. Or 5 years to clean out the debris, and then another 5 years to start making the now One Trade Center, whatever they call it, the Freedom Tower. That's what it goes by. Okay, so let's get rid of this. It's starting to piss me off. All right, let's fill this in. Damn, my friend must have been really rich. All this diamond he had going around his house. All right. Oh my gosh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is one of his random tunnels got going on here. And this is the entrance to one of them. Yeah. Damn, New York, how the hell do you guys do this? There's like so much crap in the way. What's underneath here? Just a bunch of dirt. It's been here for like 10 years now. Because we're basically modifying this. I mean, we're turning this into a memorial, just like this right here, where the other tower was. So might as well do the same thing here. But I still want there to be like a path that leads down here through these original stairs down to this area right here. And we might as well do like some stairs here to lead down there as well. because I don't want the main entrance to be through my friend's house. It just makes no sense. We're gonna do some other stairs right here, so I might get rid of some of that decoration. Okay, let's go back and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and then 7. Uh, we're gonna need this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Keep on forgetting. I don't know why. 8. 8 and then 7. Okay, 8 and 7. This needs to be one more. All right. So we got 8 and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. Um, we're gonna go ahead and I mean, do we really need my friend's tunnel here? I don't think we do. It's basically pointless. So, goodbye to this. I doubt he remember that this was even here. He has the. He actually hasn't even seen. Oh wait. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We'll keep that because there's actually more to his stuff here. So we'll just cut that off right now. He hasn't been in this world in like more than like 6 years, so I doubt he remember that these towers are even here in the first place. Yep. Fun fact, he still hasn't even seen how this world even looks like in the present time. Doesn't even know I'm doing this. Okay. So there was this. There was glass underneath it. We're gonna do the exact same thing like a replica. Which makes sense, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it is 8. And also these stairs are gonna be modified. I might take part some of this right here to modify that part as well. So it's a lot of construction going on here. Really busy area now. So I'll go ahead and get rid of that stuff. Alright, cool. Digging up another hole here. Honestly, I like doing this type of stuff. Like in real life, I've, I've gone to New York so many times already, and I've been to Ground Zero so many times as well. When you look at that place in person, it's so crazy to think that there was actually two buildings there. And you just see like this huge square, and then like the plaques on the. It's really cool. Pretty cool stuff they did over there. And then right near you have like the Freedom Tower. I need a stretch. Ow. All right, so get rid of this. So I don't want this to confuse me. Just gonna cut it off to right there. We might even make it go around or something. But we're gonna go ahead and just cut it off right now. So that this part of that tunnel is closed for this foreseeable future. Um, okay, we're doing well right now. That's good. So here we had the glass. Underneath the glass we had this, and then we had the glowstone. Wait a minute, what am I doing? It's just crazy that we still have all this. All right. I still have some like older saved worlds with the towers in them. I mean, there's so many copies of this world that a lot of things still exist. There's no changes on them. But this is like the main one I'm using. This is like, oh no way, I don't believe you didn't have a tower over there. Looks like it's been there like since forever, since the inception of this world. There's nah, man. Now I pull up the other one. All right. So here we got. All right. So right behind the glass, we do have the glowstone. So everybody, go ahead and add that right now. Once we go all the way around. Well, I apologize, Mr. Friend. We're gonna have to get rid of this part of your house, which is completely useless. In return, yeah, literally had no use. So we have that. How's my remote? We need a iron fence. Get rid of that lava. Because this one has, yeah, right underneath that, right over that actually, this goes. It's going to give me a clear visual of what we're doing. And right behind that glass is that glowstone. Go back and get that glowstone. Yes, sir. There we go. Put it right there. Perfect. All right. We'll fix this up. Oh, yeah, that's my friend's house right there. We'll fix it up, though. We'll make it up to him. We're just doing some important stuff right now. All right. So right behind that glowstone is the iron, or not the iron. Underneath the glass is the iron. Let's make a screw this up a little bit more. Give ourselves enough space. How much coal is here? Whoops. How expensive do you think, guys? Like, how expensive you guys think that this city would be worth in real life? I'd say probably like $1 trillion max with all the resources and stuff. Probably even more. 1 quadrillion. I mean, look how much diamond. How much diamonds do you think, guys? There are gold, diamonds, and a bunch of other stuff. Probably a lot of money. This city is probably worth more than Elon Musk 100 times over. All right, so underneath is a pool of glowstone, which goes like this. All right, let's fill up those empty gaps. Should we? No, just keep it right. Oh, just keep it like that. Whatever. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's glass. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Nice, nice. Like I said, we're going to modify most of the stuff that leads to once we're done. All right. We're gonna do that thing as well. I was like 2 in the center. Wait, was that like sticking out? Did I do this right? Goes to show how much I don't even pay attention to my own designs here. Ah, okay. That right here, so over the glass, we have let's get rid of this. That's what I did. Right? So yeah, instead of going over the glass, it's like underneath the glass. And then there's 2 of them sticking out in the center. So this one. These 2. Alright, now we can put the water. Perfect. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one right here is 8 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one as well should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Let's go ahead and close up these secret compartments. Ooh, I don't like how that looks right there. I hate when it does that. We're gonna have to be creative here. So we're gonna get rid of these. Just keep it up here. All right. All right. I know we need to fix all that, so let's go to my friend's tunnel real fast, real quick here. Just put the ladder back to where it was. Okay, let's put the ladder back here. Perfect. And we're gonna block this off like that. So he still has access to his panic room. Yeah, that's for that wall. And then everything else should be normal. Let's check. Yep. This leads to his other room. His creative room. cool. We were just weird kids, dude. We're going to cover this though, so we're adding that. There we go. Now here's where the big mess happens. Right, let's get rid of this stuff. And we're going to start with this. I like how we made it look like this place was like broken down with those cracked cobblestone, whatever they're called, cracked bricks. All right. This one's going to be a little bit more extra. We're going to have this fence like that. All right, perfect. I've always wanted to fix that till now, 8 years later. Okay. So this is fine right here. I don't want people to fall over and die. Does that look right? I don't like how those stairs lead up like that. It's disgusting. We're getting rid of these stairs. Alright, we're cutting this off. I think these stairs, I mean, for these... I gotta think this. I want this covered, of course. And here's the issue. Modern problems create modern solutions. There. We at least get to keep some of the original stairs intact. That just swerves off to another direction now. And here, just block this off like that. So an extension. Like that. And then um, go ahead and fix this stuff. I think there's not going to be an exit here anymore. I'm going to cover that up like that. Rest in peace. And then there's this other exit right here. This one you may keep. I believe this section has stairs. Oh my god. Yeah, it leads outside. We're going to keep these stairs, but we're going to change them up. So instead of heading to that awkward direction like that. We're gonna cut those off. Get these bricks, or not bricks, wood planks. Son of a gun. Get rid of that water. And I understand we have these other parts right here that leads up to this part. Which honestly, I don't know why this is all wool. Is that wool? Yeah, it is. It is wool. That's a weird design. Whatever. Probably fix that some other time. Can fix it right now. Fence. Let's get rid of that trap door. Whoops. Oh, I see what I did here. I know what this is now. I made my apartment. Let's go ahead and fix this while we're at it. Shouldn't really take that long. And should it be wood, or should I keep it planks? Not my apartments, but like just random houses. But this right here is supposed to be like my apartment. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what type of drugs I was on when I made this world, dude. Whatever they were, though, they made me really creative, though. Yeah, we're gonna replace this with stone brick. This snow is so annoying, man. It like throws me off. I don't know why. What the hell? I just break. God damn it. I mean, since everything's made of stone bricks here, this place should be really sturdy against tsunamis or something, dude. Think a tsunami would ruin this place? I don't think it would. It wouldn't make a single dent. Ah, damn it. I should have made it out of wood. I fucked that up. I made it worse. Whoops. Um, we'll come back to some other time. We fixed it again. But I believe this one right here is my apartment. I think. Yeah, this one's it. It's my kitchen. It's my room. It's a different layout now, of course. Closet. The bigger room. It's like a, what's it called? The bathroom. Wow. It's a closet here. Yeah, it's a small piece of shit apartment I've been living in for the past, feels like 50 years. Alright. So in my living room, I like my door open. I feel like someone's in my living room. Hello? Oh, it's a ghost. Oh well, I'm chilling. I feel protected. Alright, well, we got that out of the way. Now, the thing's gonna be a big pain in the butt. Alright, dude. This ghost is trying to scare me. I'm not scared of you, bud. I don't mind if a place is haunted. If anything, it makes me feel safe. Knowing that there's someone else around. A wandering spirit. How does that look? Whoops. Those things outside. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. Fixed all of this. We made this go out there. Oh yeah, and this is still not fixed, my bad. Let's go ahead and fix this as well. This is like a DLC at this point. Oh, fuck. You guys know how we like cut off that one part in that tunnel in my friend's house? How about we loop it around this structure now? Once I can find it. What is this? Oh, this is our dam. Let's cover that back up. Alright, buddy, you're not scaring me. We get it, you're here. Make yourself at home. I mean, your place first, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I need to stretch, though. Buddy, grab a controller and come help me out. Alright, so we got that out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and do this right here. We're gonna follow the same design, of course. Okay, we're gonna lock that. Let's get rid of these torches. Why am I so tired? Literally slept like 8 hours. Like, what else do you want from me? Should I just use this like as a light source? And have this be gold all the way around me? What the shit stain is that? Okay, yeah, here's that. We found it. We found it. Guys, look at that. There's sandstone underneath. Why did we put gold down here? I guess we're trying to like combine tunnels or something. We made so many tunnels in this world that I don't even know where like half of them are, dude. I just like I know the obvious ones. I don't even know, dude. Alright, we got that fixed. Just to add all this gold around it. I'm gonna make able to walk in here. Should I keep that gold or make it stone? Nah, let's make it gold. We got the technology. Oh yeah, that's gonna have to be. Never mind. Never mind. Hang on, let's go back out here. Nothing's ruined. I can still go down here, right? Okay, we need to fix that. There we go. Where does this go to again? Oh yeah, it leads to my weed tunnel. How do I do this? Oh yeah, trapdoor trick. See if that works. Bam! I'm a genius. Oh, someone's calling me. Hang on, guys. Time out. All right, we're back. My friends just called me. I want to go play basketball. You know what I told him? I was like, hell yeah, let's play basketball. I'm down. I haven't played basketball in a while. Trying to cross up some random fools at the park. I'm always down. I actually suck at basketball. I just play it for fun though. I'm not a professional. Trying to go to the NBA and everything. Trying to prove myself. I just play for fun. Okay. Um. So we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and test out this tunnel. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Yeah. We're just gonna make this all stone bricks. Because your boy just had an idea. have to sacrifice the tunnel. Still have it, just have to modify it. But this guy's sand. They should add hurricanes to this game. As an option, though. Or at least in only survival mode. Nope. Nope. We can add some grass out here. Don't want to make it. Don't want to make like the space too. I want to make it a little bit open. Gotta start getting ready. Minecraft is life. Whoops. I actually need to start getting ready too. Alright. Well, guys, we're going to end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and get rid of that snow. We fixed it. There's the memorial. All we need to do now is just add some decorations, make it look a little bit nicer, and also add some stairs right here. But I'll probably do that on my own time. When I get back, I won't live stream that. I won't bore you guys with that already. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, guys, I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday afternoon or morning. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, I believe. Oh, that's crazy, man. There we go. Rest in peace, two buildings that were right there. And it doesn't look weird that one looks bigger than the other one. But it's really just the distance between both of them. Or am I just crazy? Like, this one looks bigger than this one. But they're the same measurements, aren't they? I don't know. You guys think I messed up or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, we need to make these stairs. Is that good enough? Imagine going like this. Looks so ghetto. Honestly, we're just gonna have to keep them like that. That's the best we can do. We may have the technology, but we're not rich. Actually, we do have the technology. Just our economy is a piece of shit. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I mean, think about it. We can honestly print out a lot of money, but I need a stretch. Technically, it's like an unlimited cheat. You can print out as much money as you want, but it'll just devalue, blah blah blah, create another problem, blah blah blah. A lot of other crap. Are I don't even want to talk about this. I could probably make a whole conspiracy video about this. You guys want? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I need to get ready to go play some b-ball. Peace.